This is my review of Dr. Stone, Chapter 93. The first shot is yours. So this was just an amazing chapter. There's so much about the series I love, but just how much the author puts little details into the series. Unnecessary little things. Like, you can put fruit peels in the dough to make it taste better and produce more yeast. That's not something I needed to know. That's not something that was necessary for the story, but it just keeps adding new details and information that make this such an amazing series and make such an informative series. If in 10,000 years all of literature has been wiped away and humanity must restart with just this series, they'll do just fine. So they have their bread, but now the reporter wants her due. And let me just say, this was probably my favorite page, one of my favorite pages in the entire series. Kaseki showed up in a car that he had rebuilt himself from an engine. Let's not forget that when we first saw this man, his big accomplishment was building a bridge. And now he rebuilt a car from just the engine and made it even better so that it could drive over hills. And he showed up in a freaking suit with sunglasses on. God damn, this man looks fucking badass. Holy shit, he looks badass. I mean, I wasn't exactly sure what I would feel about this character when I first saw him. But since the first time his eyes went wide with the sense of discovery and innovation that Senku had brought up, he has been one of my favorite characters, and this was just absolutely amazing. He just looks freaking amazing, I gotta say it. Of course, then he breaks his clothes when he gets so pumped at the thought of building a camera that he literally has a foodgasm. Buildgasm? I'm honestly not sure what to call it when he does this. I do think their reaction was a little bit over the top to having mirrors. I mean, they've seen their reflections in water and shiny objects before, but the mirror's like, oh, this is bad, what is this? It was a little over the top. I will say, though, when they said the mirrors were for film, I thought they actually meant, like, movie film. Like, they were going to start making movies and selling tickets and all that, which I'm sure they're going to have that eventually. They have cell phones right now. I can't imagine it'd be that much harder for him to rig it up so there's picture with it. Though, that would really blow the minds of basically all of them. That would really just blow everyone's mind. Even the modern timers would be shocked by that. Like I said, I was never a big fan of Reporter Girl. She always seemed sneaky and conniving to me, but I just love this. I just love that page too, where she's crying and she holds the camera. I mean, that was her. That was her life. She was a reporter. She showed the world to the people, and she informed them of it. She kept records of what was happening in society. And she literally broke down in tears at the thought of being able to start doing what she loved again. And such a beautiful and emotional chapter, which was then fully uplifted when Senku's like, by the way, I also made 20 other cameras for anyone else who wants it. And that just really ticked her off. But the cameras do serve a purpose. They're using it to take pictures of the regions. So they can make a more accurate map and find the oil fields. Not really sure how effective that's going to be. To me, it seems like they could almost just map it out better just on hand, but I guess there's little details that they might not see right away that the pictures help with, but I don't know, they felt like a bit of a long shot to me. And then it ended with the first picture of the new age being taken. Senku sticking out his tongue just like his idol. That was nice. So moving forward, next thing they're going to have to deal with is finding the oil fields. That's still a big issue. They basically stopped doing that. Well, they didn't stop doing it, but they've had a lot of pit stops along the way. I mean, it was basically find oil, which led to them searching, which led to them realizing that the landscape had changed, which led to them making a hot air balloon, which led to them deciding they needed better food so nobody starved, which led to them reviving the butler, which led to them making bread, which led to them making a camera, which has led to them using it to try to capture pictures to find the place where they can dig for oil. So it's only been a long road. Honestly, I'd almost forgotten why it was they were still looking for oil in the first place for their ship. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting this to be an easy endeavor for them finding oil to power their ship so they could go find the source of the light that froze everyone to stone, but definitely wasn't expecting it to be quite this hard. So yeah, hopefully next week they finally find those oil fields, they finally have a good source of food for everyone, and they can start moving towards their ultimate goal. Hopefully also get a little check-in on the ship. I mean, the whole point of the oil was to power the ship, but how is the ship coming along? Kaseki was back in the main base building the ship, so is he almost done? I mean, we definitely wouldn't expect that to be easy, but I'm sure Senku left some very detailed instructions on how it should all fit together, and this is Kaseki we're talking about. He built a freaking car! Sorry about that. I love this man so much. And that's about it, so I will see you all next week. Bye.